School Freeware's Visual Basic Express 2010 Tutorials. Tutorial 45, Double Buffering and Backgrounds. EZInvaders, Part 14. This tutorial will use Paint.net. Paint.net is a free download at www.paint.net. This will be the last EZInvaders tutorial within the Visual Basic tutorial series. The finished EZInvaders code can be downloaded at schoolfreeware.com. A few people have mentioned that when they try to put a background image in EZInvaders, the program runs terribly slow. So what I'd like to do is go over a few techniques that we can use so that EZInvaders will work with a background image. Here I have the background image. It is a JPEG, 5.65 megabytes, and is 3264 by 2448, which is a very large image. This was made by a 8 megapixel camera. So I like to place this within the form and see what happens. With form main selected within the properties, I go to the background image, click on the three dots, import, and then on the desktop, here is the image I wish to import. Click OK. Also, the background is set to stretch and double buffered is set to true. So this is the 8 megapixel image set within the form. And when I go ahead and run, the game runs very slow. And this is because the program has to redraw the background over and over again as the invaders move across the screen. So what I like to do is remove a lot of information from this picture, so that way the computer will have an easier time drawing the picture. What I'm going to do is I'll just minimize Visual Basic here. I'm going to right mouse click on the picture, and I already have Paint.net installed, so I'm going to open up the picture with Paint.net. The form for the application is set to 630 by 470. This picture here is 3264 by 2448. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale this picture down. I'll just go to Image, Resize. I'm going to change the width so it is 400. Even though the width is set well below the width of the application, I know the picture will scale up and it'll still look very good as the background. So I'll click OK. The image is resized, and then I'm going to go to File and Save As. I'm going to select a bitmap. Bitmaps are not compressed, unlike JPEGs. I'm going to change the file name here so you know that it's a bitmap. FB_BMP. I'm going to make sure that I have it as 8-bit, and the file size is now 118. I'll click OK. And close down Paint.net. I'll go ahead and swap out the background image. Go to background image, three dots, import. I'll select the bitmap. Bitmap goes in there, doesn't look too bad. I suggest you play around with the size of your background image, find exactly what you want, and also one that will work well with the application. Go ahead, run. So it ran very well with the scaled down bitmap. Let me go back here to the properties of form main, and I'm going to select double buffered as false and see what happens when I turn double buffering off. What double buffering does is it allows the computer to fully redraw before it goes to the next frame. So here I'll go ahead and run. Doesn't work as well, and I also see a bunch of lines all over the place and flickering. I'll close this down, and then I'll go back to double buffering, and I'll turn double buffering back on. So double buffering is now true. Run. And the game runs a whole lot better. One last little item. I still have the JPEG image of this background loaded within the resources. So I like to delete that from the resources. I'll go to Project, EZInvaders Properties. Then under Resources here in the tab, here is the original JPEG image that we first loaded into EZInvaders. I'll click on that JPEG image. I'll click on Remove Resource. And then I'll just close down this tab here and save. So now that image is removed from the resources